Good evening. Big update tonight. Very proud to get in the face of Democrats. I love doing this. I will kick their fucking ass. I've always done that and will continue to do that no matter what. The state will do that as well. So let's deal with the Democrats first. Murderers supporting abortion is supporting murder. Very sick fucks. That's who they are. I'm never going to join that group supporting that. Don't need to. Even if I wanted to sleep with somebody I shouldn't be, I wouldn't do that. So, kicking your fucking ass. You're very sick fucks, and you're supporting murder. You're very sick fuck. African Americans, once again, no regard for Hispanics or whites. Whites are behind Asians. Can keep supporting them. I don't support specific groups, even whites. Can't do wealth transfers, a dead end. It's not morally right either. But supporting African Americans, I don't. Not that I don't are against them, but I don't support specific race. That's racist. It doesn't do anything. You can see African Americans still lag. High teen pregnancy rates, lower mass scores, mismanaging money. Once you get your paycheck, that's on you. So, not going after them, but you know, for people to make racism claims, it shouldn't always be coming from African Americans or this or that. It should be evenly spaced. So when you're doing that, you're tacitly saying that African Americans are better than whites, which is also not true. So when you have that disproportionate claims there, finger pointing at people that, first of all, you got to be make sure who you're pointing at. If you're blanket pointing at whites or white people, that makes you racist. So you got to be careful with that. Should have a disproportionate number of African Americans claiming racism. It should be evenly. I believe African Americans are roughly 13% in the U.S. So it shouldn't be every time there's a racism claim it's coming from an African American or an athlete. That's a huge red flag right there. So African Americans do lag. It's from their own fault. As Spock said in Star Trek, it's people each according to their own gifts. Politicians, and nobody's going to block them. You know, got Stephen Curry, LeBron James making 30, 40 million a year. Nobody's going to block anybody. People, you need to either work more and be smarter with your money. These companies are run by a mixture of people. They're run by publicly owned companies. And that there's no excuse there. You shouldn't be working a penny less. So, it's up to the employee to negotiate a fair price. It doesn't fall all on the company. It's only 50% of the argument there, and you need more than 50. So, African Americans, just wrapping that up, they do lag. It's not somebody else's fault that you're lagging. It's your own fault. You can go ahead and give them some of their own medicine. Say it's your fault for this or that. So you would end up right back at square one if you're going to point fingers at somebody that you shouldn't be pointing fingers at. It's not somebody else's fault that your salary's lower. It's negotiated between the employee and the employer, and whatever you do with your money, that's totally on you. Whatever you do with that after that. So no, discrimination, even if there is a small amount, but it's not against specific races. We don't have data on that to say that if that were the case, Asians should be going, or Hispanics should be going after Asians. To say that discrimination hurts both parties as well. It doesn't hurt just the employee. It would hurt the company as well. They would lose business. If Subway said that we're not going to serve Hispanics, I wouldn't eat there. They would lose my business. They're not going to gain somebody else's business from that. Somebody's not going to eat there at lunch twice. You're going to eat once. So discrimination is not an excuse, even if that was rampant. So from an economic standpoint, African Americans do lag, and it's from their own fault. I myself am one of the top mathematicians on the planet. I am going to gloat at that now based on these attitudes, and nothing you're going to do about that. I will continue to support the GOP in general based on these race issues. And you know where to find me. So, if you got a problem with this, you know where to find me, and you're going to lose. Nothing you can do about that. I support the GOP on these issues, and there's nothing you can do about that. I'm one of the top mathematicians on the planet. There's nothing you can do about that. So keep running these issues, and I will keep countering them. The GOP will not change. They should be more vocal on these issues, and they haven't been, but they're still holding ground. A lot of people like me do vote on these issues. African Americans will still lag with these policies. Not that I care what they come in first or last. I don't care if Hispanic come in first or last. I don't care if Asians come in first or last, whites come in first or last. You do because you're racist. Democrats are murderers. They're not going to pick up any votes with these policies. They just lost the House. Zero-sum game for them. So bad strategy there with them. And looking forward, right now Biden will lose re-election. We just retook the House. Very close on the Senate. I'm not certain on the seats. Almost 50-50 there on the Senate. So very competitive there. I'll take that. Close enough for me. And I believe the Republicans got the majority of governorships and state legislators as well. So very happy with the results there. Continue to be happy. A lot of Republicans out there. And there you go. You know where to find me.